Oh boy. Alright, I haven't done this in a while. Well, welcome back guys to another video. Today we're going to be scaling Rhulk, the first disciple of the Witness. I'll be honest, I didn't think that this video would take me this long to make. It's been almost a month since that last poll, if not already a month. But between this, work, me trying to play Destiny, and keep up with other videos, you know, it kind of got lost in the sauce. But we're back, so let's get started. So, who is Rhulk, and how did he even become a disciple of the Witness? Well, essentially, Rhulk is a Lubraean from the planet Lubrae. This is a planet that has 2 stars. It was actually visited by the Travelers some years ago, and as a result, just like any other place that the Travelers visited with sentient life, the people there started to worship it and the light. But when the Traveler left, it essentially caused something akin to what happened to the Elixni with the Whirlwind. As a result, 2 factions were made on the planet between its people, the ones that worshiped the light and the ones who were relegated to the outskirts of society, which is where Rhulk hails. By the way, the sole governing body that worships the light on Lubrae are called the Regime, and their military branch is called the Stalkers, whereas the other side are called the Wanderers. Essentially, Rhulk was raised by his father to hate the Regime and everything that they stood for, and part of this was making Rhulk watch the murder of his own race at the hands of these Stalkers. For years after that, Rhulk would continue to train and hone his skills against these Stalkers, killing multiple in his process, and this all came to a head when he found out that his father had essentially betrayed the Wanderers and ended up joining the Regime. At that point, Rhulk hated his father and began to do really weird things like ripping pets in half right in front of his family during their celebration and standing over the mangled corpse triumphantly. Bro, could you imagine that? Like, yo, imagine taking like, I don't know, like a squirrel or something. I know a squirrel's not really a pet, but still. And just like absolutely one-shotting it, right? And then being like, damn, I'm that guy. Like, bro is actually kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, as the years went by, his family began to see him as a threat and something that held them back because of his bloodlust. So his family essentially decided to betray him and throw him off a cliff into the abyss of their planet. But Rhulk survived and became a disciple of the Witness. So let's get into some feats. One of the first things that the Witness gives Rhulk after he gives him his powers is a ship with a device known as the Upended. And what's actually like really funny to me is that what Rhulk ends up doing with the Upended is essentially he uses it to reverse the power of one of Lubrae's stars, which essentially kills the planet entirely. And he's done that on multiple occasions to other planets and other celestial bodies. So to say that he's a world-ending threat is no joke. To say that he's a threat to the solar system is definitely no joke, because without a star, a solar system isn't really doing too much except for freezing. So with the Upended, you could casually put him at star level, and you could definitely make the argument for solar system. But another thing that he does for the Witness, and it's actually pretty cool honestly, is he facilitates the creation of the Hive by subjugating the worm god Zeta, mother of the worm gods, to the Witness, and uses her essentially as a power source for the Upended. And that's who that worm is at the bottom of this picture. But first, you know, he had to show dominance, so he just ripped out her rib, casually of course. And this is exactly why he views the Hive as garbage and as infinitesimal to him in comparison. Now, getting into some powers and abilities, he's empowered by ruin and destruction, he's acausal, has law manipulation, durability neg, and he may or may not have a better version of durability than Nezarec, seeing as though he's able to put up giant force fields that can really protect him in a wide radius. He can shoot multiple blasts of darkness, which infect the target with pervading darkness, which can essentially just choke you with darkness until you die. He can also command you to die and you would die on the spot. When bloodlusted, he essentially becomes a better version of himself, although he becomes a little bit more unpredictable, teleporting around the battlefield, creating large blasts in random places. I feel like these are part of his true personality, as he is a sociopath, and these sociopathic tendencies start to show within the raid. He can also recreate Lubrae's ruin from thin air, even after it's destroyed. He has superhuman durability, speed, regeneration, absorption, and that's all in addition to his incredible combat prowess. He's so strong in fact that Savathun, in addition to prepping for taking down Nezarec, also had to prep a special curse for Rhulk in order to trap him within his pyramid ship in her throne world. So what I'm saying here is Savathun's basically the Batman of Destiny. Also, I feel like Rhulk would be stronger because in a head-to-head scenario with no prep time, Savathun's more than likely gonna lose. It would be a pretty good contest though, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing as though she also has the light and light-based abilities, yeah, it would be a pretty good fight. So yeah, all in all, I have Rhulk sitting at about large star to solar system level, with faster than light speed, seeing as though he can teleport instantly, with a genius level intellect due to him being able to facilitate the creation of the Hive in Savathun's throne world, with master combatant skills, especially with a glaive. So he's basically like Patrick Bateman. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's kind of that guy. Rhulk might be him. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. And next time, I won't take as long to make the next video. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.